Hello, how are y'all doing today? The name of my program is called Readathon, a goal-oriented program. Just a little bit of information about my program. The title of it is called Readathon. The reason for the program is it's a way for students to create goals and sub-goals for something that they wish to achieve and work towards. The motivational factors are going to be intrinsic and extrinsic motivations for completing sub-goals and overall goals. In a couple of slides, I'll go into details about my program and break it down. But for now, I'm going to touch on a couple of prior readings that I came across, and I wanted to just give a couple of quotes that I saw that I wanted to include in my presentation. So for goals and sub-goals, um, the article stated, we found that when individuals are initiating a goal and derive motivation primarily from the belief that the final goal state is attainable, the structure of sub-goals enhances the sense of attainability and therefore leads to greater motivation. I really like this quote because it touches on sub goals and overall goals, and it kind of shows how sub goals would help us like achieve overall goals a little bit easier. The next quote I wanted to include is on intrinsic and extrinsic motivations, and this is from an earlier reading in the semester, and I just wanted to include it in. Consider then the possibility that intrinsic and extrinsic motivations may exist. Most academics, for example, can easily remember cases in which they may have read books, both because of inherent pleasure in doing so, which is intrinsic motivation, and out of a desire to gain a teacher's or parents' approval, which is extrinsic motivation. Just a little bit about my program and its description. It is going to be a 2 month long program. The participants are going to be fourth graders in an elementary school. There are two overall objectives. And the first objective is to create an overall goal that decides the number of books that you wish to read within a 2 month period. And that's going to be our overall goal. The second objective is to create a weekly goal that decides how many books you will read like that week. And those are going to be called our sub goals. Just a quick example of this is Johnny's example. It's Johnny's overall goal for the 2 month period is to read 16 books. Johnny will then set up his sub goals in which he will read 2 books a week. If Johnny hits his sub goals and continues to do so, he will achieve his overall goal. The reason why I picked 16 books and 2 books a week, just because it was like easier math. But the students can choose like 5 books a week, 4, 3 books, whatever they feel comfortable with, and think they can achieve. On to the Readathon Carnival. Once the 2 month period is over, the school will host the Readathon Carnival, and they are able to get rewards for this. So for each time they hit their sub goal, they will receive one ticket. At the carnival, they can redeem these tickets for candy, popcorn, stuffed animals, balloons, ice cream, or whatever they choose to spend it on. Um, the overall goal, if they are able to hit it, they will get a voucher for like to pie the principal in their face. So if they hit their overall goal, um, at the carnival there will be a principal or somebody, a teacher or something like that, and they'll be able to pie them in the face, and that'll be like their overall reward. The program evaluation. Plan for evaluating. Each student will have a reading log that will be signed by their parent and or teacher when they are done with the book. We're running this on like an honor system, so parents and teachers and adults around are just asked and encouraged to ask questions about like what they're reading and how they like or how they're liking the book, and just like little questions about it, just to see if they really are reading. What is a success? We review success rates by the number of books read and the student's motivation to read. We expect students to hit it out of the park because it would create an intrinsic and extrinsic motivating factors that will push them to strive. I really feel like just them just wanting to read is going to be a huge factor in this. But then adding the carnival aspect and giving them extrinsic rewards is going to be pushing them to strive to like want to buy stuff at the carnival, want to pie a teacher or principal in the face. Um, but yeah, these are my works cited. Thank you all.